It's week 6 of the 2026 season, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Steelers and the Buccaneers, and it kicks off next on Madden NFL 25.
Still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at this Buccaneer ball club. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since tasting victory. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Can they remember what it was like to win a game? In these types of situations, you're looking for someone to inspire you, and it doesn't have to be one of your best players either.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week,
set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They're led out by their quarterback, a day 3 selection in this year's draft.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. They'll set up a throw. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he will have a Steelers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now back to throw. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school, didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 14. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to linebacker spot, the secondary spot. And
he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Steelers are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The numbers for White a week ago. 13 carries, 55 yards, and a touchdown.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This defense for the Steelers, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Mixing up the middle. A nice little juke. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So from the 22 here, 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a Steelers first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Second down and 3. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Mike Evans. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw again. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a yard. They'll go up the middle with White. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
A short one there, caught by Likely. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They defer to White out of the shotgun. Down to about the 37.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Here's a 2nd and 7. A short one there, caught by Likely. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. They'll set up to throw. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will bring up 2nd down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's White. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Out of the gun now on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a 14-3 advantage already, we'll see how much they want to try to push things, if at all. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he will find his man on the outside. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. They'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's White. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
And darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll get started out in Texas, NRG Stadium in Houston. And that game tied at 7 in the second quarter. From there, we head south to Texas to check on the Cowboys at home at AT&T Stadium. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. Dak Prescott has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Desmond Ridder, terrific in the win. And a much-needed win at that, as it is indeed their first on the year. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, and we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Buccaneers offense and running back Rachaad White set to take over again. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Complete to Likely. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Back to throw again. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Running out of the gun with White. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
To the sideline and incomplete. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And able to get this out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got a man complete. He'll have the first down and more than that. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. George Pickens, 74 yards. And the Steelers are able to stretch out their lead. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
At the 34-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Now back to the ground game with White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Slot man moves right. Here's a fake on the jet sweep and a run up the middle with Mixon. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And this is exactly what you're looking to do offensively. If you can start stringing some runs together like this, you'll keep churning out first downs, and that's going to put you in a great position to carry this one home.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Mike Evans, his 104th career touchdown, one shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list. And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back now comes Tampa Bay. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short one there, caught by Likely. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. White running to the left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 48 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They stay on the ground with White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. Looking to throw. It fights him, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. The Bucks on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third and 10. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
They'll run again.
They juked him. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
handoff to Mixon. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And the knee is taken for the Steelers out of the victory formation.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Pittsburgh, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the It's the NFL on EA Sports. And all eyes are on the Jaguars, leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Jags, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again.
choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner.